Welcome back to the Quickfire Challenge, where I take one dark prompt and turn it into a complete horror story in under 500 words, in under 2 hours. No time to overthink, no safety nets, just raw dread, straight from concept to completion. Tonight's story is based on the following prompt. A laid-off employee is summoned for an exit interview in the HR basement. Only the questions start to get personal, and the door behind them won't unlock. Let's see how far down the corporate rabbit hole goes. Exit interview. Ellis sat stiffly in the padded chair, fingertips resting on his thighs. He'd worn his only blazer, the one he usually saved for interviews. The other kind. The ones where he had a hopeful future. This one felt more like a funeral. The room was beige, carpet, walls, ceiling, all the same shade of dead. The air smelled like stale coffee and antiseptic. No clocks, no windows, no exit sign. He'd spent 8 years here, given more than he had. Overtime, weekends, holidays, always answering calls, even when his wife begged him to shut the damn laptop. But last month she'd cried. Just once. Quietly. In the kitchen, after dinner. That was enough. So he handed in his resignation. For her. For both of them. A side door hissed open. The interviewer entered. Crisp suit. Clipboard in hand. Expression blank behind a corporate smile. So, the man said, taking a seat across from him. You've chosen to resign? Ellis nodded. Yes. 2 weeks' notice. I was told the exit interview was protocol. The man smiled again, eyes cold. Standard procedure. No hard feelings. He clicked a pen. Have you ever expressed dissatisfaction with your role to anyone outside the company? Ellis frowned. That's kind of invasive. We value discretion. He flipped to another page. Would you say your wife is familiar with any internal processes? Ellis sat up straighter. I'm not answering that. The monitor behind the interviewer flickered to life. Ellis went still. His wife, wide-eyed, strapped to a chair under surgical lighting. Trembling. What the hell is this? The interviewer didn't look. Live feed, no delay. A figure in scrubs entered frame, masked and silent, holding a gleaming dental elevator. She's not the target, Mr. Ellis, the man said. Just collateral. We require assurance. Silence. Ellis lunged from his chair. Stop. Don't touch her, please. The gloved technician stepped closer. No anesthesia, the interviewer murmured. Symbolic pain has longer shelf life. The tool entered her mouth. Her eyes widened, pleading. The sickening crack of enamel echoed like gunfire. Her scream tore Ellis's heart. The screen went black. Ellis collapsed into his seat, hands shaking violently. She'll receive a replacement, the interviewer said, voice unchanged. Almost imperceptible, just a shade too smooth, a little too matte. Most people won't notice. He closed the file. So, will you stay? Ellis stared at the blank screen, jaw clenched so hard it ached. Then, barely audible, yes. The interviewer stood and extended his hand. Ellis shook it. The man smiled. And there it was, his own upper incisor, just slightly off. A tiny iridescent lock etched into the surface. Barely there, but once seen, impossible to forget. Ellis flinched. The smile didn't fade. Welcome back.